Alrighty guys, let's talk real quick. I'm working on this 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I just got through doing tune-up and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, last but not least, I usually say this for last. What I'm talking about is the oil change. That's right, guys, the oil change. Now, here's my filter right here. I'm using the Mopar, guys. Use quality oil filters on these 3.6 Pentastar. That aftermarket Derman stuff could really cause you some problems. All right, I got my filter right here in my O-ring. Now, here's the deal. Before I checked this car out, or before I wrote my estimate up, I checked it out all over. Everything, especially the known stuff like leaking oil cooler, all that stuff. All right, I didn't see there was no leak at the cooler. So here's the deal. Now that I'm changing oil, I can see how this easily can happen. I can see how customer get duplicate repairs. I can see how the chatter out there is cooler leaking again, leaking again, leaking again. Know why? Because the very guy before you that did the oil change, and it's no fault of his own. Look, when I take this off and I pick this up, guess what happens? Oil spills everywhere. I've already picked this up and oil just spilled all down up in there. All down up in the area where we look at to see if the cooler is leaking. So this can easily happen from a standpoint of simply changing the oil. Now, how do you avoid this? You almost can't. When you take this cartridge cap off and pick up, oil just gonna spill down unless you stick a rag under there real quick. Yeah, so oil just spills down and it falls in that galley. So the very next guy or even the customer can look down there and see, yeah, I know I just paid a lot of money for that cooler. Let me look down there and see if it's leaking again. Right after he just got an oil change, he looked down there, damn JT and these plastic ass Mopar, no car, I'm going back. Yeah, so that could easily happen. So be mindful of this, guys, when you're changing oil. You might want to clean that up real good because you don't want the car to look like it need a cooler, especially if it don't. All right, so that chatter will continue. All right, as far as, man, it's leaking again. Man, it's leaking again. No, it's not, damn it. It's just that the last guy that did the oil change. Now, before we had a problem with them cracking this, over torquing this cap, but that's not the case. The newer ones are a little stronger. But at any rate, there's still a torque spec to it. But all I want to talk about is the fact when you change the oil is going to spill down there. I'm going to clean that up real good because I don't want this customer to leave here and go, I thought he said my cooler wasn't leaking. Man, your cooler not leaking. After I changed your oil, when I picked up on this, I'm telling you, I wish I'd have had the camera rolling before I picked this up. Oil just fell all down up in there. I'm going, oh crap, oh crap. So yeah, I just want y'all to be mindful of that, guys. That's all I have. Let me finish this oil change. I got to make sure you put the new O-ring on there and the new filter, and you should be good. Hey, let me clarify this before I leave. This is the utmost important part right here. 0W20 fully synthetic. We use Pennzoil, I think, or either Valvoline. As long as it's 0W20 fully synthetic. All right, guys, I got to go.